What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review. Today I am watching a first time watch, and I honestly can't believe I've never seen this movie. It was awesome. 1994's Léon, the Professional. And this movie was freaking phenomenal, honestly. And it's kind of small cast, you know. It has like, you know, a couple side characters, but the main two that you're following the whole time is Reno as Léon, the Professional, and then Matilda, played by a very, very young, like 12 years old, Natalie Portman. And Léon is a hitman, a cleaner, as he calls it, and you know, he's the guy that they call in to clean up the mess, you know what I mean? And Natalie Portman's family gets murdered by a corrupt police officer played by Gary Oldman. And I was like, oh shit, young ass Gary Oldman. He's kind of super unhinged in this. I was like, okay, I'll watch Gary Oldman do just about anything. And Jean Reno, every time, this is the first time I've ever seen him in like a leading role, but any time I've ever seen him in anything, and what really comes to mind is the Matthew Broderick Godzilla movie, and he's playing like a guy that comes in, and he's like a sub character, but he comes in and he's like, Nictotopolis, I need to take you, we need to go to the Madison Square Garden and defeat the eggs, you know, like him and his team come in, and he's I love his accent, like I love his you know, his roles. Jean Reno I always perk up when I see him in something, even as a side character. But a 12-year-old Natalie Portman, right, her family gets killed by a corrupt officer played by Gary Oldman, and she ends up going down the hall, and the guy, you know, normally never would let her in, but lets her in because, you know, he knows that these people are just going to kill this innocent girl that was just going to get milk, you know, and was beaten by her father, and but you know, not only does her father get killed by the corrupt cop, the mother, her younger brother, her older sister, right? Like the whole family gets wiped out. So they're going to kill the little girl to like clean up the loose ends type thing. And she's like, I gotta kill him. I want to kill him so bad. And she's like 12, and now she's trying to get her first hit to be a police officer, Gary Oldman. You're like, holy shit. And obviously she's in way too over her head. She's 12. But Léon gets the girl out safe, and the girl ends up safe, you know, doing her thing, and hopefully the guy Tony, all the money that Léon left with him, hopefully Tony gives the girl all that money and takes care of her. But she wants to be a cleaner so bad, and he sends her back to school, and she's got the plant that Léon was carrying the whole time. She plants the plant. She goes, it's okay, Léon, I think we'll be alright here. And that's how the movie ends. And I'm like, oh, you know, sorry for the people who didn't want to know spoilers for a movie that's over 20 years old at this point, you know. I mean, what, shit, almost 30 years old at this point. Oh no, 30, I think it's 30 exactly. So 30th anniversary of Léon the Professional, and I'm finally getting to watch it. Oh boy. But overall, I gave this movie 4 out of 5 stars, about an 8 out of 10, honestly, and it could deserve more than that. I've really enjoyed this movie, and I probably won't watch it again because it's a little sad ending. But I was like, how could I get so emotionally attached to this girl and this plant? And it's kind of weird at some points because she's like, I'm in love with you, Léon. And I'm not sure if she meant it like as in, he's my lover, I want to fuck this old man, and she's 12, which is weird. And I don't think he ever kind of gave that vibe off back to her. I think he kind of looked at her more as like his daughter. But maybe she had never experienced love from her father and love from her family, so she just kind of was like, oh my god, what is this feeling? Love, the first time, I think I love you, Léon. And he's like, keeps choking on his milk, you know? Like, I really did enjoy this movie quite a bit, and it's a classic, honestly. If you haven't seen it, definitely, you know, it's such a strange movie because like his style is so authentic. Trench coat, glasses, you know, he's this hitman and he goes out in style, but like, you don't picture your hitman cleaner, the guy that takes this young girl in and, you know, is a father to her, and he starts training her, and she's like, I want to learn how to clean. He goes, fine, you want to learn how to clean? You listen to me, do whatever you want, like, do whatever I say, please, you know, like, that type of thing. So I don't know. Comment below your thoughts in this movie. Natalie Portman, if you like her, go watch this movie just for her performance, because you finally realize, you're like, oh, Natalie Portman's been killing it since she was 12. You know, like, she's been in this industry doing movies and shit since she was a child, and she's been murdering it ever since. Everything that I ever see Natalie Portman in, I'm like, she's awesome, love it. Even Love and Thunder, you know, her performance as Lady Thor, or the Mighty Thor, I loved it. I want to see her again. But then other things like Star Wars, you know, I love her in Star Wars, and those are the ones that came to mind because I've watched them recently. But she's done plenty of other things. Black Swan, you know, she's done great movies. Comment below, though, if you have any movie recommendations for me. If you'd like to follow me on my other social medias, link down in the description below. Go check that out. If you're going to go check this movie out because you heard me talk about it, comment below what you think when you do. And I really appreciate anyone that watches these videos, you know, and the best way to support the channel is if you like, comment, subscribe, and if you hit that bell, you won't miss any future posts. You'll get notified when I post a video, so stay tuned for that, and I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Peace.